you want to know how Donald Trump is going to do all of this? How Donald Trump's going to figure all these... When he says, I know how to make deals, I know how to be flexible with people, I know how to negotiate, I know how to do these things, I know how to get shit done. You want to know how? He wrote the book. Read Donald Trump's book, The Art of the Deal.
And that's going to be the key to all this stuff. It's not going to be him doing these deals. It's going to be the people he brings in to do the deals for him.
Donald Trump knows how to cut a deal.
Because he gets the right people to do the deals for him.
Right. Donald Trump is the deal maker. Donald Trump wrote the book. Okay?
That's why it's called The Art of the Deal.
Okay. Donald Trump wrote the book on how to negotiate with the most hostile, the most backstabbing, the most horrible people. And he had to deal with other businessmen.
And you have to remember, this book was written in the mid-1980s. So you have to remember, these were all executives back in the mid-1980s when they were all like coked up. They were all
the worst of humanity.
They were all Gordon Geckos. They were all Patrick Bateman, basically.
They're all Patrick Bateman, Gordon Gekko, and the dude, the Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, all the Wolf of Wall Street. They were all... You take those three people, mold them together into one person. That's what they were like back then. That's
who you're dealing with. You're dealing with the 80s executive.
Yeah.
The 1980s executive. The most evil person in the world. And Donald Trump has sold a book, top New York Times bestseller. It's going to go in the all-time books list. It's going to be one of those things that we put in a fucking space capsule. Donald Trump wrote the book on how to make that guy your bitch. How to make that guy, the fucking devil, your bitch. How to make him give you everything that you ask for with no problems. He wrote the book. He wrote the book.
So you're telling me he can't make a deal with anyone?
He can make a deal with anyone. I guarantee you, he sits down with Ahmadinejad, he will fucking just convince Ahmadinejad that this whole concept of, fucking religious rule and Sharia law, and it's a bunch of garbage. And just toss that off to the corner, put secular law in, and just have a country that's Muslim but secular at the same time.
Look, I'm going to go over to Iran. I'm going to talk to the Ayatollahs. Me and him, we're going to work something out.
I'm serious, man. That's it.
A couple of days later, Iran's a free country now. You can do whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want. You can come down here. You can buy some silk, some cashmere, some beads. I got a bead store opening up.
We're going to be building Trump Tower.
We're going to be building Trump Towers and cashmere.
It's going to be a classy joint. The ladies, you can take off the schmatas if you want. It's a good deal.
Right. We're calling it Trump Tyran. Trump Tyran.
We're also going to be opening the Trump Tyran Taj Mahal. It's going to be a classy joint, classy operation.
Classy operation. It's going to be fantastic. You got to come down to Iran. Iran is really where it's at. That's exactly what he's going to do. Isn't that a better like
option than war?
Well, right, exactly, right. But in general, as far as foreign policy goes, is it trying to go and bring peace and secularism to these kinds of states by offering them business and offering them abilities, that things like that? If they would just exchange that for secular law because they can't rule under Sharia law, if they would just trade that for secular law and they would get businesses and they would get tourism. I mean, isn't that how you build goodwill amongst the nations?
I mean, I would love to go to Iran.
I would too. It's a beautiful country.
But the whole them hating America thing's a problem.
It's not even they hating America. They can hate America all they want. Well, the French hate America.
Well, the people don't hate America. It's the government that hates America.
And to prove that point, the French people hate America.
Well, the hell with the French.
But the French people, but we could go to France.
Yeah.
Right? We could walk around France.
Right.
But we can't do that in Iran. And Iran would be fantastic. It'd be great. And if Donald Trump came to every single place and said, "You got to come down here because this place is really where it's happening," right? That would build goodwill all across the country, and at the same time show that America is willing to acknowledge other countries around the world. I mean, because that's really what all these people are pissed off about, is that America doesn't take any other country seriously.
I bet Trump could probably bring peace between North and South Korea and settle
Absolutely.
This stuff once and for all.
Listen, I love the dim sum. I love the ding chang. I love it all. It all needs to be barbecued, sent to me post haste at the White House. South Korea, North Korea, Kim Jong Un, Soo Young Lee. I love speaking this language. It makes the tongue just spill out all over the place. These are great people. These are great families. This is great food. Listen, we got to get a deal. North and South Korea back together again. Trump's going to make it happen.
Listen, Kim Jong Un, come on. You're coming over to the White House. We're having a summit. We're going to have all the barbecue you could possibly eat. We're going to
right. We're gonna have a Mongolian barbecue set out right in front of you.
You're gonna have a lot of food you love, a lot of wine, a lot of cheddar, a lot of cheese and crackers. We know you love that stuff. We're gonna stuff you till you can't eat anymore. We're gonna make a deal. Don't worry, you're gonna love it.
Don't worry, I'll even throw in $1 million. President Obama, if you want, you can have $1 million for charity if you play basketball with Kim Jong Un. I'll throw in the money for peace, ladies and gentlemen, for peace. President Obama versus Kim Jong Un in a basketball game sponsored by Donald Trump. It's 2016, ladies and gentlemen. We can dream, right?
That would actually, you know what? That would be the greatest. That would be a hilarious one.
Because he loves basketball, from what I hear.
Yeah, Kim Jong Un does love basketball.
And President Barack Obama can play basketball.
And all right, listen, Obama.
I'm not saying that because he's black. I saw him play a couple of games.
Yeah, Obama can ball.
Right.
He's got a pretty, to his credit, he's got a pretty good. He's got a great outside shot.
Dude, when you're in Chicago, you don't have much to do. You're gonna learn how to play some basketball. That's just how it
Obama. Listen, I need you to take it to the hole, but I don't want you to run up the score.
Mm-hmm. Listen, Obama, come here. Now, what I need you to do is I need you to do a couple of your fancy moves, a couple of the things in between the legs, maybe do a little Harlem Globetrotter kind of thing, a little bit of the in and out. That's what I need you to do. Kim Jong Un, you can see he's a little chubby. He's probably not going to be able to smack the ball around. But if you can let him get a few hits, I'd appreciate that. Listen, I'll even throw in a couple of more bucks your way. I know you Democrats can use it. Well, that's very good for you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Trump.
All right, Kim. Here.
That was actually pretty good. That was
a pretty good Obama.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Trump.
All right, Kim, come here.
It was very, very appreciative. I was really happy when you contributed to my campaign.
And then he goes over to Kim. He's like, "All right, Kim, come here. Listen. When he goes to drive to the hole, make sure you knee him in the nuts. All right."
Right. Listen, Kim. I just gave this son of a bitch an extra $100. You got to knee him right in the groin. Remember when I showed you that movie on the plane coming over here on the Trump plane? That white man can't jump thing? This guy's going to try to punch you in the face like they did to Woody Harrelson. Don't take that shit from this black man. I'm rooting for you, Kim. Rooting for you, baby.
I think we should end it on that note because
that's fantastic. That's a great way to end it.
I don't think we can possibly do any more on that. Kim Jong Un versus Obama in the greatest one-on-one ever.
Sponsored by Trump. Sponsored by Trump. This is Trump during his you know how everyone they go off and play golf, they go off and this is Trump's golf day. Dude, it's current year. This is a great fucking time to be alive.
This is gonna be the greatest campaign ever.
Oh my god, that was fantastic.
Oh god.
What I want the people to understand is I allowed Kim Jong Un to hit me in the nuts. I didn't think he would continually kick me in the nuts. I opposed Donald Trump paying me extra, not paying me extra, to get a couple of more kicks in the nuts. Trump, I would have appreciated getting kicked in the nuts a couple of more times had you paid me. Listen, Barack, I like to negotiate, I like to make deals. Sorry, my friend, you were just a bad deal.
Consider it this way: you did it for America.
You did it for America, kid. Good job.
I think we're done. As always, like and subscribe to us.
Like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. If I don't know if this is entertaining, I don't know if this is funny. I don't know if I hope you all enjoyed it. That's all I can say. We're gonna cut this up and make different clips of it and everything, but I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you and we all had a good time.
My God, I didn't know.
I didn't know it was gonna come to this. I was talking about racism and real deep shit, and then suddenly Barack Obama versus Kim Jong Un, sponsored by Trump.
I like this game. We should do more of it.
It's great.
I want to do the whole game now.
I was actually kind of surprised I could do a pretty decent Barack Obama.
I know. Anyway, make sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/podcastinators, twitter.com/podcastinators. Like, subscribe. I don't know if we're gonna have a Patreon. I don't want to put a Patreon. I'd like people to just like and subscribe to us. Listen to our stuff. That's all I want you to do. Listen to our stuff. Pass it around to your friends. I know people on the Beltway listen to us. I know the Washington Insiders. They're all fucking trying to figure out what we have to say about things. So make sure to tell them about it. And hey, bring this idea up. I mean, it's primary season. These are questions that need to be answered. Will Donald Trump sponsor a basketball game between Kim Jong Un and Barack Obama? Who knows? It could stop World War III.
It could. Ladies and gentlemen, you have the ability to stop war by having it played out in a basketball game. Will you take the challenge?
I'll have all the links on the YouTube page. I'm putting it up on YouTube. It'll be YouTube. Just search Podcastinator on YouTube. Don't worry, you'll find it.
Right.
But oh my God, that was great. On that note, have a good one, everyone.
Y'all have a good day now.